Hi there folks, so glad you could join me today. Before we get started, just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel, where every week I'm going to be alternating between writing tips and fingerstyle guitar tips. I believe there are a lot of author musicians out there, so hopefully this channel will be a benefit to a lot of people. Today I want to speak about listening to music to inspire you to write. Listening to music in certain scenes. Maybe if you are stuck a little bit as to what you want to write, listening to music can trigger some really powerful images and neat scenes. I think works for me. Doesn't work for everybody. I've heard that John Grisham was actually asked once if he listens to music when he writes. He said he tried it once and found it distracting. Well, he seems to do okay without listening to music. I think he'll be fine. But for myself, I love it. I just absolutely love it. A couple of my favorite composers, Ennio Morricone. I've loved his music ever since I was a kid, of course. Just an amazing, amazing composer. And recently in the last maybe 5 years, I've discovered Armand Amar as well. I've actually also written scenes in my books listening to the soundtrack from the assassination of Jesse James. Just tremendous stuff. So I'm going to give you an example as well too. I'm going to play a little piece of music here, and then I'm just going to kind of tell you what pops into my head and what I see and how things kind of just come when I listen to music. And hopefully, if you try that yourself, it'll work for you as well too. So this piece of music I'm going to play, if you're a Clint Eastwood fan or a spaghetti western fan, Ennio Morricone fan, you're probably going to recognize this piece. That's not to say that sometimes really powerful, identifiable tunes, theme songs and that from movies, you know, say for example, the soundtrack or the main theme to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Well, that would be pretty hard to write something listening to that, because of course it just typifies Clint Eastwood and the movie The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But the soundtracks inside of movies, the short little pieces, those are the ones that can really inspire you to come up with scenes other than what you may have seen in a specific movie. Let's just get right at it. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to play this piece, and then I'm going to just see what pops into my head. Here we go. I see a young woman, 25 years old, very attractive, long, shoulder-length brown hair. It's an autumn day. She's walking through Central Park in New York. It's about 1940. She's got darker skin. She might be like a Slovakian descent. Very, very pretty. She's upset. She has tears streaming down both cheeks. She's upset. She's worried about her younger brother. She loves him dearly. And he's involved with the mob, and she does not know how to get him out. She fears desperately for his life. the book right there, folks. That's what I'm talking about, that kind of thing. It's just scenes will just unfold. Now, if you have an idea in your book, you've got a spot where your character or characters are in a situation, regardless of what it is, happy, sad, dramatic, there's music out there, boy, that you can put on there, and it will just, I believe, it'll take you just to a place where it'll unfold. It does for me, and if you give it a try, hopefully it will work for you. And it's a lot of fun to do. Like, it really is a lot of fun to do. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check out my work on my website, my books. The Brethren Elders is out there now. Very, very proud of that book. The initial response from reviews, the initial reviews have been fantastic. It's a controversial book. I do believe that the timing is right for it with what's happening now in the world. Also, check me out on Facebook, Twitter, all those cool social media things. Be sure to sign up to my email list on my website so you can get a couple of my downloads for free of my short stories, Duende Perez and A Wounded Horse. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, folks, and have the best day you can.